Welcome fitness friends. In this video I want to go over some supplements you may want to consider taking if you're 50 years of age or older. I do think it's a really good idea to take a good quality multivitamin most days during the week. And I also want to talk about some other supplements that I personally take and I recommend to my health coaching and personal training clients. Now I like to vary between 3 different types of multivitamins. I take like a high potency, which is relatively inexpensive. Then I take like a low potency, and then I take actually somewhat of an expensive high potency. But I want to give you 3 different options. And I do think a multivitamin is, if you're just going to do one supplement, just take a multivitamin. And you don't have to do it every single day. You can do it 2, 3, 4 days a week. You do want to make sure you're getting enough vitamin D. Now there's certain vitamins that pretty much everyone is low in. And if you take a multivitamin, you're just kind of like safeguarding and supplementing your diet. And one brand I like is called Live. You know, you see this multivitamin pretty much everywhere in all drugstores and pharmacies. It's relatively inexpensive. It's only 1 pill a day. I take the man's 50 plus because I'm 58 years old. You know, they have a woman's 50 plus too. The biggest difference between a man and woman's vitamin is that a woman's vitamin will have iron in it and a man's vitamin won't. And this particular formula, since it's a man's formula, and this does have like, you know, vegetables and fruits in it, this kind of focuses on like prostate health, you know, whereas a woman's multi obviously won't. And that's the big difference. And one of my main criteria for determining if a multivitamin is of good quality, I like to look at the folate. There's like a cheap version of folate that I like to avoid. So when I'm looking at a multivitamin, this is another brand I like called Mega Foods, great multivitamin. This is a little bit more expensive, and this is a low potency vitamin. It's called Men's 55 Plus. You know, they make a women's version too. I like to look at the folate, and I want to see 5-MTHF. That's the version, that's the type of folate that you want. That's my main criteria to determine if a multivitamin is of good quality. So for example, one day I might do a high potency, I may take my Alive. Then I might skip a day, or maybe the next day I'll do a low potency, like this Multi 55 by Mega Food. And then this is probably my favorite multi, but this is the most expensive. This is called Thore Basic 2 a day, so you would take 2 pills. See, Thore has been like researched, like a lot of people will like third-party test a Thore vitamin, and it always comes out to doing incredibly well. Like whatever they say they put in their vitamins are actually really in their vitamins. Sometimes when you third-party test, like a lab actually tests vitamins or different supplements, it's never accurate. Like whatever they say is on the label is not really in the vitamins, but Thore has a great reputation. This is somewhat of a higher potency type vitamin. I love it. I think this is probably the best. If money's no object, I would go to Thore Basic 2 a day, and you probably have to buy this online because I think there has to be like a registered like nutritionist or RN or someone on the premises for them to even allow you to sell the vitamins in a retail location. So great brand. Okay, now other things I like to take. I also like to take Ubiquinol, like a CoQ10. You know, great for your heart when you get older. So I do this maybe 4 or 5 days per week. I'll do that. Another thing I like to do, because you know I've been lifting weights and surfing and riding, you know, dirt bikes like, you know, my whole life. I'm a little banged up. I like to take some turmeric. You know, I think it's great as an anti-inflammatory, great for pain. There's even some research that said it could even potentially prevent Alzheimer's disease. I'm a big believer in turmeric, and this is another great brand, Gaia. I think they put out good quality supplements. You know, I take maybe 2 or 3 of these a day. I think it's great. And turmeric, they generally mix turmeric with black pepper, so you absorb it a little bit better. The whole thing with a lot of these supplements is you want to absorb them. So there are certain like combinations that help the absorption. And generally turmeric, when you mix it with like a black pepper, it seems to be absorbed a little bit better. So I really do like this brand. Another supplement I take on a regular basis is I like to take fish oil. And I do like this brand, Carlson. It's one of the best. It's a good quality fish oil, really high in EPA and DHA. That's what you want to look for in a good quality fish oil. These are wild caught fish like from Norway. I do a teaspoon or 2 pretty much every single day, even though I do eat a lot of fish. You know, I'm somewhat of a pescatarian eater. I eat red meat, but mostly fish and eggs are my source of protein. I still like to supplement with omega-3s. Great for reducing inflammation, good for your cholesterol, great for increasing your high density lipoproteins, your HDL, and lowering total cholesterol. I think a fish oil is also a great supplement. And another supplement I like to take, besides taking like a whey protein powder, which is made out of dairy, I take a whey protein isolate because I like to, I'm working out, I'm lifting weights all the time. I like to consume about 0.9 grams of protein per pound of lean body weight. I take in about 130, 140 grams of protein a day. So I may do a scoop or two of like a whey protein isolate. And I also like to take collagen protein, a hydrolyzed form of collagen protein. This is a type 1 and type 3 collagen protein. Comes from cows. They scrape the hides of cows and they hydrolyze the collagen. Great for your skin, great for your hair, great for your nails. I think if you take a hydrolyzed collagen within 2 to 3 months, if you're like, 45 or older, you're gonna see a difference. You're gonna see a difference in your hair, you're gonna see a difference in your skin, you're gonna see a difference in your nails, you may even feel a little bit better with like some joint pain type issues you might be experiencing. I'm a big believer in these collagen peptides, and they've worked for me, they've worked for like most of my clients. I very rarely have someone take collagen regularly, like, most days during the week, and after 3-4 months don't see a difference. So I really recommend that. Just in general, I've taken so many supplements over the years, but I seem to just have settled in to mostly these. Other things I may fool around with, fool around with a little magnesium citrate. Sometimes I may take a little extra vitamin C or a little extra vitamin D3, but generally, these are my core supplements that I take. And if you look at that, these are just mostly food. Supplements, good supplements are just enhancing your diet, and they're pretty much food themselves. Like collagen protein is just food, right? Turmeric is like, an herb. It's just like food. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions about supplements, let me know, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Take care, everyone.